Hey, welcome, Fab family. My name is Heath with Card Advantage, and I'm here with Jake, who is one of the owners of The Realm in Mansfield, Ohio. How's it going, Jake?
Good. How you doing?
Good, man. We're here to talk about their invitational series that some folks may have heard about. The first one was in Chicago this past weekend. Sounds like it went really well. So we want to get some information out there and see how it went and talk about all of the feeder systems that go into it and what you guys are really trying to build. Do you want to tell us anything about your store before we jump into the tournament series, or do you want to just go right to the invitational
Yeah.
series?
Yeah, we can go right into that.
Okay, cool. I know you got a great store up there, so and Flesh and Blood is being played up there constantly. From what I hear, I'm down in Cincinnati, so
Yeah.
I've had a lot of people go up from Cincinnati and play up there. Great. Well, what do you want to? What is the Invitational series in a nutshell? In my mind, it's sort of like a calling series. Is it like that, or is it? Are you trying to build something a little bit different?
Yes. So it's essentially our own circuit. Um, so the 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 20K is invitational only. The one of there's only a few ways to get invites for that. We are as a store we ran the Chicago Brawl,
Okay.
which the top eight of that got an invite. Um, the the second day we ran a blitz event where the winner of that got an invite as well. So we'll be running two more of those. We'll be running one in Pittsburgh in May 27th, 28th, and then we're also going to be running one in Salt Lake City, Utah in August.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And so is it it's a year-long qualification series of events you call brawls and local store events, right? The RTIs. And it's all leading up to the invitational towards the end of the year, right?
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
so we have several stores signed up already. You can go to on our website. We have them all listed where you can see which stores are running RTIs, and then the winner of that will get a invite as well to the 20K. So
Okay, cool. So, what are RTIs? Are they like Proquests at this point, or
yeah, that
yeah?
would be a really good comparison.
Okay.
There's a few minor differences, but for the most part, that would be probably the best way to describe it. We have a little pack for stores when they sign up. Obviously, the invite for the first place, but then we have some tokens that were commissioned by Mara from Blackwing Studios.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, so she commissioned some tokens for us, and so the top eight at every RTI will get a token. Um, and then we got a certificate for a free T-shirt in there as well, and some other stuff, some play mats, I think, for the judges. um, but and then each store has to have a minimum of $500 cash prize to be able to run an RTI. Yeah,
Okay. Cool. So there's a little bit of cash on the line. There's the invite to the 20K, right, for first
right.
place, and then top eight gets the tokens. And well, I
Correct.
guess and the cash prize is split however the store wants, or is it a set formula that has to be followed?
Yeah, so yeah, we left that up to the store,
Okay.
but they do have to at least do a minimum of 500 cash price support, which a lot of them are. Several of them have done more. Some of them are doing 800. I think a couple are doing a K. Um,
Nice.
this weekend, April 1st, down in West Virginia, the boardroom's doing the very first one for the season, and then the very next day, about 3 hours from there, Greentree up in Pittsburgh, they're doing another one, and I think both places are giving a bunch of product away and doing a bunch of really cool stuff. So
Nice. That's pretty cool. The so then so PT or not PTIs, sorry, RTIs
yeah,
that make a lot of sense. And then you have bigger events like the brawl that was in Chicago last weekend, and you said there are two more that are going to happen. And we'll put the link to the website and the details for the video so people can get right on there and see the schedule. What all happens at a brawl? Is it a whole weekend event? Is it just a one day? tell me a little bit about the schedule for those.
Yeah, they are a whole weekend event, Saturday, Sunday, so 2 days.
2 days. Okay.
A big thing for us when we decided to do this is we wanted to do something that was very community driven and something that unique to the tournament circuit. So we decided for all the brawls that we're going to run, we're going to pair with a local store in the city that we're going to. So essentially, Pittsburgh going to be with Greentree, and Salt Lake City's going to be with Kayfabe cards.
Okay.
So essentially, we wanted to have an environment where if new players came in the local community, or if we ran new player events and different stuff like that, there would be a local store there that could be a good connect for people.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and also give that store opportunity and some assistance from us to come in and run a bigger event in their area.
Okay.
So the day one of the next two will be the 5K. It's a $5,000 tournament brawl invite. The top 8 get invites to the 20K. The day two of the next two events will be a battle-hardened.
Oh, so an LSS sponsored event, or is it full prize support like a regular battle-hardened?
It is.
PTIs, gold foils, the works?
The whole works. And
Nice.
on top of it, then there'll be the rum invites just like normal as well. So
Okay, so if I top 2 a battle-hardened, I can get both a PTI and an invite to your invitational.
correct.
Nice.
Yes.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. Now, if I'm a casual player, not a hardcore player, and I see a brawl coming to my town, are there side events for me to do? Are there more casual stuff like drafts on demand, all that kind of stuff? What
There
else is
is.
happening there? Yeah.
Yeah, so we ran on-demand events pretty much the whole weekend. There's a couple set events too. We ran a Blitz tournament and a CC tournament where the winner of that got a invite to the 20K as well.
Oh,
So there's
nice.
some side events where you can get another chance at invite, but there was 20-ish people that showed up just to run side events all weekend. So
Cool.
there's a prize wall.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And all kinds of stuff happening.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, sounds like there's something for a lot of different players to come. That's pretty cool. I had seen somewhere, and I didn't quite understand, so maybe you can explain it. In order to play in the Invitational, you need to earn an invite. But didn't I read somewhere that there is a way to sort of grind your way to an invite if you don't place highly in an event?
Yeah, absolutely. So
Okay, cool.
and it's broken out on our website, but every realm tournament that you go to, if it's an RTI at a local store, if you come to a realm brawl weekend, you will earn points. So just for coming, you get points. Obviously, top 8 you get more, and so on and so forth. The winner, if the person who wins the invite doesn't receive any points because they won the invite,
Oh,
but
sure, yeah.
everyone else in the tournament will receive points. And then basically right now how it sits is the top 32 points winners will be invited to the 20K as well.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So it's not if I earn 20 points, I get to go. It's just a leaderboard. And
Correct.
if you're in the top X, sounds like top 32, then you also get to come if you don't already have an invite. Got it.
Yeah, and that'll be weighted based off how many invites are given out. So if, right now we have somewhere between, I think, 20 to 30 stores sign up to do RTIs.
Okay.
And about 16 to 20 of them have confirmed dates. So there's more coming. But say 50, 60, 70 of those stores start signing up because they can run them from now all the way till September. And each store can run 3 of them, or 3 or 4 a year.
Okay.
So say that number gets higher, then there's a weighted system where we'll bump from the top 32 to the top 64.
Oh, okay. So the number of invites will be based on the number of RTIs, it sounds like, to some degree.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Nice. And you said that stores can run these up until a certain period of time. Did you say September? I'm not sure if I heard
Yeah,
that.
so obviously, we having LGS understand running competitive events it's very difficult sometimes with the schedule that LSS gives out and being able to plan certain things around it. So, and then when you do get RTNs, they all happen in a 3-weekend period.
Right.
So we wanted to give stores the opportunity to have the ability to schedule around their entire schedule. So we have some stores that have signed up, but they're not running theirs until July. Or, it gives them the opportunity to plan around their schedule and make sure they plan on a weekend that they feel comfortable is going to be good for them in attendance.
Oh yeah, that's great. So a store owner could commit to an RTI with you now and decide in June to put it on their calendar in August, for instance.
Correct.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So yeah, it gives them a lot of flexibility that they don't get right now from LSS.
Right.
That's awesome. Cool. So the what's going to happen at the big final event, the 20K final event in December? Is it just the invitational, or is it going to be another calling like weekend where people that don't have an invite could come, or could they maybe grind in a last chance qualifier? Tell me about the weekend, the big weekend, the big finish.
Yeah, there's a lot happening. Some stuff still in the works that can't quite give out everything yet, just because certain things are still in the works for extra support from. But
okay.
So it will be the 20K will be Friday, Saturday, Sunday event. The 20K will start on Friday. And I think we're doing something along the lines of CC, Blitz, CC, draft, Blitz, and then I think top 8 back to CC. I have to confirm that, but there's something of that mix happening where players will have to play, all the formats.
So similar to how the World Championships were last year, it sounds like. But maybe not exactly the same. But yeah, a mastery of all of the competitive formats will be required. Yeah.
Cool. But there'll be a bunch of stuff happening the whole weekend. There'll be side events happening the entire weekend. There's going to be some other stuff that will be confirmed later, some other tournaments and stuff that will be happening that weekend as well. But there'll be plenty to do for people who didn't get in.
Cool.
And then I believe there's going to be some sort of last chance qualifier as well.
Okay. We won't hold you to it, but we'll look for it on the website later in the year, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Nice. So is this a 1-year deal? Is this an experiment for you guys? Do you think you'll try it again beyond this year? I might be putting you on the spot a little bit there, but I'm really curious to see how this grows and develops, especially with knowing what you did last year and how you built up to this already in sort of year 2 of your series of tournaments. So
yeah, so I think this year was sort of a test year to go from where we were last year to this year to see how the community responded and reacted. So far, it's been over the top positive. It's been amazing. Yeah. Everyone's been super good. So there's a couple of things that we're waiting on to make announcements, but we plan on and have the expectations to try to give players a good notice ahead of time for our schedule. So we plan on announcing plans for 2024 hopefully soon. But
nice.
Yeah, awesome. We have a lot of stuff planned to hopefully take what we're doing this year and compound on it and grow and do even more next year.
That's cool. Yeah. That's great. Yeah, so, I hope everything goes really well and it can continue to grow, because as a competitive player myself, having more options would be fantastic, and more chances to get and see friends from all over that travel to these. So that's really cool. How did the Chicago Brawl go for you?
It went great. Yeah. Everyone there was. I mean, it's really funny. So the first ever tournament that we ran for Flesh and Blood, we ran in our hometown, So we learned a bunch of stuff. There's no airports in Mansfield. There's no, can't really Uber very well there, all kinds of stuff. And then we got hit with a massive snowstorm the same weekend. So we ended up only having like 30 people. And all those 30 people, there were several people who were in the Pro Tour. It just, the field was stacked. And ever since then, we've kind of made a joke, like, we'll have 20, 30 people who are pro players. Michael Hamilton's been to everyone except the very first one. So you have all these amazing players. So Chicago was very similar to that. It was like, there was just talent. The whole thing, all of the Yuki Lee Bender was there. The guys from Three Floating were there. Michael Hamilton, Sam Dando. The field was just stacked. So
nice.
It's kind of funny, but it was a lot of fun. Everything went smooth. The comm team was phenomenal. The venue was great. Working with the guys over at MinMax was great. The judging staff was amazing. So it just, top to bottom, just went super smooth. Everyone had a blast, and we're getting better and used to running the events, making things go a little smoother. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, from someone who was not there, it was awesome to both see the results of a brand new metagame develop, right? And also the week of, as being someone close enough to have gone up and having locals that went, watching the scramble for cards was also hilarious. People driving all over trying to find what they needed. It was a good time all around. Great. Well, thanks for the time. We'll have the link in the comments to the video. So hopefully everybody will go check out their website to get all the details. There's a local store list right on there also. So
yes.
you can see your local stores on there if they have RTIs. Encourage your stores to contact the Realm and get them signed up. Thanks a lot for the time, Jake, and hope to talk to you soon.
Yeah, see you guys in Baltimore.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Thanks a lot.